to trust your instinct and let go of regret. You've got to bet on yourself now, star, 'cause that's your best bet.
Welcome to another episode of The Scoop. Tonight I have a longtime friend of the show and a personal friend. He was a key role in Sunday Night Stars back in the day, where he was the ride operator.
Dude. So many dudes.
He's been in a number of bands, and he has several bands right now that are active and have shows coming up. Most importantly, he has Music from Chaos, which is playing at 420
Oh, yes.
at Southport Hall.
Yeah.
In the main room.
With the drama squad.
Yeah.
Cerebral drama.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scotty Elstrott.
Aloha.
How you doing today, Scotty?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day.
It is.
It is windy and very nice.
Yeah.
There's your weather report.
Cool, brisk 65.
Yes.
Winds
coming out of the north.
Winds coming out of the north, and tonight will be a low of 51 degrees.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that the weather passed through quickly,
Yeah.
so that
I barely
French Quarter
noticed.
Festival could still go on. Strawberry Festival.
Yeah. They were talking a lot of shit, but I barely noticed yesterday.
Yeah.
Except for the other day when they had that tornado report. I don't know if y'all got it out here, but
Oh,
yeah.
where I was,
No, yeah, we got it.
dude, it said, "Take shelter now, or
Right,
you
right.
will die."
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
were
"Whoa!"
watching WrestleMania as it
whoa.
was coming through.
Was it the same night? Okay.
Yeah. and-
I was
And-
like,
and
"Whoa!"
out of
Like
nowhere-
I legitimately, like, as I was going for a flashlight just to be safe, the lights flickered. I'm like, "Oh."
well, the
let
thing
me-
that was
let me get
funny
on it.
was we actually looked at the weather map to see where the alert was.
It was like right by
And
me.
It
We have a
cut
ridge
out-
area.
Yeah, but it cut
What?
out the alert area. Literally cut off like a block away from here.
Oh yeah.
So
Damn.
we were technically out of the.
Well,
Tornado
so we're
zone.
watching WrestleMania, and then
Oh.
Pickles just turns to me. He's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, if something does happen, we're gonna go to the laundry room."
Good spot.
Yeah.
Good plan.
You got your spot. I mean, you got your room. Yeah.
Yeah, he like before, just in case.
Yeah.
laundry room.
I even went to the trouble of taking one thing out of a closet and putting a blanket in there just in case, and I swear I thought I heard one of those tornado sirens because I live like kind of on like by Roosevelt and Airline area,
Yeah.
and like you can hear they got sirens out there, especially like St. Rose. So I'm like, am I hearing something? Like, let me get a flashlight and a blanket. Maybe we can survive this thing.
You go to the flashlight. Shit, I never got those batteries I meant to
Oh,
get.
I had the one good flashlight, thank God.
Yeah, I knew someone in Destrehan area that they heard all the sirens going off.
See, that's why I probably heard that from where I was.
Yeah, it spooked their dog and
That was crazy.
kid and all that.
Yeah,
So,
with the kid and everything, I got to be a little more careful.
yeah.
Usually, I would go outside and start looking. What? I mean,
I have
the weather is nice. I love it when it's like about to like storm its ass off. It gets windy. It gets colder. It's got that it's got a good feeling. But then it storms its ass off.
I have a friend that actually used to go do the tornado chasing stuff like Twister
I would do that. I love that movie.
back when I
With
worked.
the storm chasing.
Yeah.
I would
That
do
would
that.
be his vacations. It would be like, hey, what are you doing for vacation? He's like,
That's
going
cool.
to Kansas. I'm going to Oklahoma.
I would do that once.
It was
if
always
I'm with
like
somebody.
in that, like Oklahoma, Nebraska, that
Yeah.
Midwest area where.
If I was with somebody who knew what they were doing, I'd totally do it. Take the,
Yeah, he had met up with
so.
some team that knew, that actually did it correctly or whatever, And, yeah, he would provide, like, the IT side of stuff.
Oh, okay.
To where he'd have all the different radars.
Yeah, they
and
should
stuff,
redo Twister now that technology's caught up.
yeah.
It'd be the same thing. Although TV's Bill Paxton is dead now, so it'll never be the same.
Yeah.
Also, what's his name? Philip Seymour Hoffman's dead too.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the best dude in that movie.
Yeah, I completely forgot he was in that movie.
Yeah, right. Anyway, enough about the weather.
Yeah.
But still, it's like we have some crazy weather, and it's fucking cold today. It's like it's weird. It's fucking people get
Yeah,
sick.
we're in mid-April,
Yeah,
and it's
and it's kind of chilly. And when I walked out today, I was like, damn, it's like fucking November out here.
My morning, starting off with the weather, because I was expecting the rain, which was going to ruin my day, but came outside, saw the rain. No rain, I mean, and it was just perfect weather. It wasn't too hot. You know,
Yeah, it
just
was nice.
roll the windows down, just cruise through uptown
Yep.
New Orleans.
Now,
hit
if
the
it can be this
streetcars.
way for next Sunday, for Easter, you know, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Easter weekend, also 420,
yes.
April 20th, Music from Chaos, Southport Hall.
Southport.
Southport.
Oh.
I mean, that's inside for, you know, but still. For that day, it'd be nice to, man, you know,
Yeah, it'd be
go to
nice
the
if
Fly, you know, go to the Fly first, chill out there or something, and come to the show. Or
Yeah.
do what you want, then come to the show.
So this is y'all's first show in quite a while.
Yeah, a few years,
You know, I know that
multiple years, 3 years.
a couple of y'all have started families and
Yep,
added on to families.
yep. Everybody but Loop. He's the last one.
Yeah.
But he just bought a house, so I mean that's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Lawn care and baby care, exactly the same thing.
Yeah. So it's all the same guys in the crew?
No. Unfortunately, Ted couldn't do it no more. He has a really good job with NASA, actually.
He could.
Oh, wow.
Repping, yeah. So yeah, and he's he lives in Chalmette, so I mean the commute and trying to get them last minute practices with his work schedule got a little too hard, and you know. So we got Travis back, and he was, I wouldn't say the original singer, because the guy who coined the name Music from Chaos, I don't know if you remember Trevor from old Rock the Mic days.
Yeah.
And he joined the Navy. Like
Yeah.
we did one show, like a little pop-up show, and then he joined the Navy soon after. So the original Brodel Trevor, he's kind of the first essay, but then he skipped off, and then we got this other dude Travis, who's a huge 311 fan, and you know, jumped right back in too. I mean, he was chomping at the bit to do it. Sounds good to me.
So y'all adding any new songs to your
Oh, we got plenty of new songs.
repertoire?
Yeah, we got plenty of new songs. We got some new ideas, and yeah, I'm excited to play. I mean, we got a lot of new material.
Nice.
So what type of music do you guys specifically play?
Oh,
It's
a 311.
311 tribute band.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
I saw
indeed.
a tribute to 311.
That's me.
Yeah.
Music from Chaos. Parentheses. A tribute to 311. Close
Actually,
parentheses.
it's not parentheses. It's
Oh no,
brackets.
it's a bracket.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to talk to management about that. I specifically said parentheses.
is
Yeah,
curved.
Big C.
This is
squared. Oh, I know
Half
the
a
difference.
rectangle.
I was
Yeah.
very adamant about the brackets slash. Don't even get me started.
whoever's doing the Southport
It might be
Hall
that way.
event page needs to get.
Oh, it
on
was Southport Hall. I'm gonna have to talk to Mark about this, man.
This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and then I mentioned earlier that like it's supposed to be all one word, Music from Chaos, all tied together. Doesn't really matter. You can read it better if it's spaced. We never really care though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always spelled right. That's cool. A lot of people just think it's called From Chaos. It's like, oh, you're in the band From Chaos. Like, well, Music from Chaos, but yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
What it is two album names. Music is the first one. It's first 311 like major label release, and then From Chaos is another album from later on.
Yeah. So what's your what song are you looking most forward to playing?
Man, the first song we open up with,
Nice.
that I won't mention what it is. It's got to be a spoiler. I don't want to be a spoiler. I mean, I never like hearing the set list. I used to go to concerts, and my friend would fucking always like if it was like House of Blues, we'd always sit right by to the left of the soundboard. You know, I'm chilling on it here so I could see over, and he'd always fucking look over and see the set list and tell me what's next. Hey, bro, this is next. I'm like, shut up, dude. I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking know.
You want to
So-
try to get surprised.
You want to
Yeah.
get those goosebumps.
Yeah, I want to like, what
when
are they
that
playing?
first guitar strum, like
Exactly.
the opening
Yeah,
the
I could
song.
figure it out after like, one note. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the crowd can't figure it out until the dude starts singing, which I never understand, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, the first song I'm excited to play. And there's a couple of them. I mean, a lot of them. The ones I'm not excited to play, none of them really. Probably Down. Well, I'll give you that one. We're going to do Down. That's the only spoiler I'll give you.
Well, I mean, that's like saying, I'm going to a Leonard Skinner concert. I expect to hear Freebird,
Yeah. That over Sweet Home Alabama any day.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been playing music in general?
In general, How old are you in like 7th grade? That's how old. I'd say about 13, huh?
Yeah.
13.
No.
Yeah, I started around 6th, 7th, maybe 8th grade. That's when I
So
got.
if you're in 8th grade,
Well, I'm graduated now. I'm not in 8th grade anymore.
you're not in 8th grade anymore?
No.
Hold
Well,
on.
he finally
So
passed.
you started, 8th grade? You started playing music?
Yeah, probably 7th grade.
7th grade? So then you were 11 or 12.
Okay, cool.
Because math.
Yeah.
Well, it's also when you were.
When you're a
I
freshman, you're usually 13.
But then
depending
you
on
have
when your birthday is.
those kids that were like born in August or something, like right at the beginning of the school year. Sometimes like they're either like just old enough or kind of young to be in the grade.
So you're like 11 or 12.
something around there,
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember because I took guitar lessons in middle school. Like at my middle school, they had a before school, which that didn't last long. I had to go at like 6 a.m. to play guitar before I had to go to school. So I was already kind of teaching myself, and my cousin would come and teach me. So while they're kind of like on basics, I'd be playing like kind of like Hendrix tunes, Hendrix licks. So I eventually just kind of stopped and taught myself. My cousin helped me out. My cousin Frog, shout out. He helped me out. Just learn, a Soundgarden song here, a fucking Rage Against the Machine song here, just to get my chops up.
Now, for someone that kind of came up on guitar, did you have YouTube? Because YouTube came
No, my YouTube was pausing a fucking live Metallica VHS tape to see where James Hetfield's hand was. That's the part. Oh, I gotta get it. So I would just watch, this is before YouTube and shit, before the internet. I use that now, though, for sure. If I ever get stuck, I'll just, pop it up. But that's how I used to kind of figure out songs as far as covers go.
Would you get the books and the... I know they had the VH lesson.
There's tabs, and then there's the actual, musical notes, which I don't know. Tabs is, kind of where your finger placements go on the fretboard. That's kind of easier. Then they got, A, B sharp, A minor sharp 7, whatever the fuck it is.
So did you ever get the VHS tapes where they would specifically do, an artist and whatnot?
No, not really. I mean, sometimes I would get the Guitar World magazine would have, a little disc that comes with it of, fucking some guitar player showing him how he does this part.
Yeah.
And
I got one with Dimebag Darrell.
Okay.
When I first started getting the guitar,
I bet you that one's great.
the book came with it, and because
I bet you that's a nice teacher to have.
no,
No?
horrible.
It was just just do a black tooth grin, you'll be good.
But,
I looked up a couple, but I really would self-taught. I would just listen and hear it a bunch of times. That's why maybe I'm not playing it right. I mean, it's enough.
What got you into music?
Oh, my
at such a
dad.
young
I mean,
age?
my family's pretty musical. My dad played bass. Well, he plays bass still. So, I mean, I always had a bass in there. I'd go to practice with him when I was younger. I mean, his cousin, he plays in a band with his cousin. And, so every time we get a family get together, we're always we jamming, we bringing the instruments. I mean, what are we doing? So I was always around music and I always just enjoyed watching my dad play.
Well, yeah,
So that's really where it came from.
a story you told me on one of your visits on the show that every year your family would put out a Christmas album.
Well, we tried to do it every year, but one year we did it, and I think this year is the follow-up. Finally dropping another one.
The comeback.
The comeback, yeah, but we need new kids. Like the whole thing about it was having like the little nieces and nephews sing
doing
their
all,
little
like,
songs.
the
Yeah, they're kind
choir
of
pieces,
they're all
basically.
grown up now, so we got to find some new little kids who wants to do it. But if not, I'm still just gonna do a couple little Christmas songs, and just kind of put it out for family. Send it to my people in New York and people in California. That's who loves it the most.
Yeah.
They play it all the time. They tell me all the time, oh, when's Christmas? I'll put your little album in.
Well, I think when I first met you, was actually doing like the Rock the Mic and open mic night.
Yeah. Actually, the first, I don't know if it was the first time I met you, but Music from Chaos was on Pickle Scoop,
yeah.
the old house, long time ago.
Yeah. Y'all were one of the first few guests
Yeah?
that we ever had.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
cool. You're welcome.
So, I've ever since I met you, it's always been revolving around music.
Oh, yeah.
And the versatility that it seems that you have with your music range, to where with like an open mic situation, you can play. You can go
hopefully.
anywhere from like an Elton John to a Pantera.
A Pantera?
Well,
Not any.
Pantera song,
No, man. Like,
you know
that'd
what I
be
mean?
a select,
Well, like-
maybe one I can do.
But there's a range to where y'all would go on a nightly basis.
Yeah. I remember, we haven't done that in a while, but that always kept you on your toes, It always, you didn't know who was, you had your regulars that would come up do the same thing, you get your War Pigs of Harry is there.
Mr. Harry.
And everybody had their own little thing, but then sometimes you'd get the ones that are like, I don't know, let's try it, I guess.
Yeah.
There'd be a little huddle up. Okay, somebody should know it. Let's try to figure it out. And, who knows if it works. Sometimes it was train wreck. Sometimes it was like, well, we learned that one. That's a new one to add to the repertoire.
Yeah. Well, you continue
That was fun,
to
man.
use some of that versatility with your project Scotty Untangled as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to span. I always try to sell it if I'm like trying to pitch my idea to a bar, my little, I don't know what you'd call it, not a band, it's just me. My project, my act, acoustic act. I would say, I do everything from the 60s to today. I try to fit it all in. I played a dinner show type of thing, I don't know, maybe last Friday or 2 Fridays ago, at Lula Restaurant and Distillery.
All right.
Justin Moldy got me the gig, thanks. And, I knew it was early, 7 o'clock. So, I had a lot more Elton Johns, a couple Billy Joels, all the kind of, light listening, and then get into the good stuff later.
Yeah.
But for a show like at Moby's that you went to and the show coming up, a lot more range, a lot more shit, 60s. I'll get from Beatles to Ed Sheeran,
Yeah, where's the show coming up for that one?
This one is at the Fox House.
Oh.
If you remember Fox House. Used to be the Rock, then it was Fox House, moved to location, now it's at a new location in Harahan. And it used to be the Old Hickory. It's the old Hickory bar.
Wait, the Old Hickory.
It used to be called Old Hickory. At least when
Hickory.
the Old Hickory, the old Hickory now. And it's like down by the S turn of Harahan. I'm playing there because I'm from Harahan. I lived in Harahan. And, my dad grew up in Harahan. So my dad's also playing that show with me.
So it's like right
on
there near
bass.
the courthouse?
Kind of. It's if you know where the Goodyear tire place is, right when you come out of it, it's like right next to it on the left.
Oh,
it's like right on the turn.
Yeah, I know exactly where
You'll see. They'll have like, Miller Lite signs and neons.
So
and
it's basically at the corner of Hickory and Jefferson.
basically, yeah. It's right off of it.
Yeah.
Can't miss it. And so I played there because, I knew the guys from Fox House,
Yeah.
I wanted to play a show in Harahan because most of my family still lives there, and if they only got to go 4 blocks, we'll come hang out. That's why I got my...
To come out and see
Yeah,
you.
exactly. They're always, when you playing here and there. I play a lot of times, maybe out of town. I playing Slidell. I have a pretty steady gig over there. Also in Paulina, if you don't know where that is, that's like past Laplace. So I play like, out of town, and they miss it sometimes. So I said, well, this time I'm playing in your town. So
Yeah.
like, let's do it.
Like you said, I'm playing literally blocks away from
Yeah.
you. Come
Yeah.
out and have a good time.
Go home. Go right to home in 2 blocks. You'll make it.
And did I see correctly that your dad's going to join you on
Yeah,
stage
my
for a
dad's
couple
playing.
songs?
Wait, yeah, he's playing bass. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's slapping the bass.
Not slapping it so much as grooving it down. There's not too
Okay.
much slapping going on in these acoustic songs. Maybe one day. But yeah, he's showing up and he's telling all his old buddies and friends. It's just gonna be like a Harahan meetup, basically.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, you're right. I'm excited for it.
And what's the date of that one?
That's on the
April
April.
27th.
He's got it. It's my manager.
Scotty Untangled debuts in his hometown of Harahan at the Fox House, old Hickory, joined by my dad, Calvin. Well, not my dad, but his dad,
Whoa, we're brothers.
Calvin Elstrott. On bass, we will take you on an acoustic musical journey from the 60s to today.
See? Put it in everything I do, bro. 60s to today.
So,
I might have to do one song from the 50s so I could be like from the 50s to maybe I'll learn like a Beethoven too, like from the early 1800s to today
Yeah.
or late 1800s. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. That's on the 27th. That's a Saturday
At 10 p.m.
at 10 p.m. ish.
at 6231 Jefferson Highway, Harahan, Louisiana, 70123.
Very good. Very good. He's good. I have the that picture. If you're looking at it, that's the map of Harahan. It's a little overshot,
yeah.
and it's just like you can totally see.
Is it the guitar marks the
That's
spot?
that's it.
Guitar
It's hard
marks
to
the
see.
spot.
If you knew Harahan, you'd know where that S
Yeah.
turn is. That's like Main Street out there.
Yeah, once you said,
wait, during the curve?
Yeah.
At the curve?
Yeah.
Yeah, once you said it was right next to the Goodyear.
Yeah, you can't miss it, man. Good year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be fun. Never played in Harahan before, besides at my house when I lived there.
I didn't know
Right.
there was any venues out there.
There is. See, there isn't. There's the Rickshaw Lounge. That's probably the only bar that's been in Harahan forever. The Old Hickory was the other one. And then now they have this place called My Brother's Bar, which is like attached to a gas station. That's kind of a nice place, daiquiri place, food
Yeah.
place. And tried to get in there, but Fox House hit me up first, so that's where I'm playing.
Well, they got that place, the cabin or whatever, down
Oh, the camp?
the camp. Yeah.
I thought that's River Ridge possibly, but that's at the end of Hickory. It might be
Yeah,
Harahan
the other end
technically.
of Hickory.
Yeah, the camp. Well, if that, yeah, there's a couple more bars down there, but I think that's River Ridge. But I'm not the city planner, so I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you. And then, well, that was the 27th, and then the day before that, I got Typical Stereo. Man, I'm stacked with like different shows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, wait, where's Typical
Typical Stereo's
playing?
down the bayou in Houma, Louisiana.
All right.
At this place called Intracoastal Club. Never played there, but a
I've
lot
heard,
of people, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things
It's
about
like,
it.
it's the place that bands will go through
Yeah, yeah.
with Green Gasoline.
Nice.
And then a
nice.
band from out there, Well Aware. A couple guys I know from out there. I used to do a similar like Rock the Mic type thing out there.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
even before Rock the Mic, or maybe at the same time. It's so long ago, I'm trying to remember. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I've got some connections out there. I'm glad I'm playing out there. I got some good people out in Houma.
So that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's so this weekend and then the next weekend, 3 different types of shows to get ready for.
Who's
Pretty
well
stacked.
aware?
That's the band from Houma. It's
Okay.
kind of a new band. They hit me up saying they wanted to play, and I said, "Yeah, I'll try to." I've been wanting to get down in Houma, so let's see what I can get. And I've been hearing about this Intercoastal Club, so
Yeah.
figured check it out.
And that's Friday, April 26th, 2019 at 10 p.m.
Tell them what it says about that.
What do you mean?
Oh, you read the bio for the other thing or whatever, the
Yeah.
details.
There's no bio.
There's no description or whatever.
There is. I put it there. It's cool. Well, he was okay. He
Hold
was
on.
pretty good.
Hold on.
One
I'm
demerit.
looking at
Hold
it.
on, hold on.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Says something-
Details. I found it. Okay. Rock music will live on the Intercoastal Club. Well aware, then Typical Stereo, and then Green Gasoline will prove it on April 26th. $5 at the door. Show starts at 10
Ish.
ish.
Now that one should start at 10 probably. 3 bands.
10 around then.
Yeah, that should be fun too, man.
Is that your first time playing a show with Green Gasoline?
No, we did
Oh no,
the Hollow
Rock
Wolf
the
thing.
Mic
Yeah, when you were my cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Came out great, but It was a little smudged, and that was my fault. I didn't clean off the fucking camera, but I got some good shots.
It was probably pickle.
I got some good shots. No, it's.
His
I mean, I got
fingers greasy.
I got a GoPro called a Faux Pro. It's because it's not. It's like I don't even know, a Casio or some shit, and I
Looks
just
like
got
a knockoff.
Yeah, it was like $40 with a bunch of attachments. Works for what the fuck I need it for. Just got to remember to clean the screen or the the eye.
Yeah, I got a couple of those because
Okay.
There was a fire sale on
It's
Amazon.
4K.
It shoots 4K. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've used
not
them. They're waterproof, so.
Yeah.
But the only
Waterproof.
difference is like the software, and that's what really GoPro has is
Yeah. They got their
when
own
they
software.
sell there's their software that you're really buying.
Yeah, I have to get like some secondary editing thing, just
Yeah.
using the raw video. That's all.
And then I don't really shoot in 4K because the SD cards are ridiculously expensive.
Really?
Yeah. So if I'm shooting an entire
I'm just-
show, like I'll clip it on the drums, or
Okay.
I mean, what band? I think it was what was Daniel Mary's band?
Resurface.
I got his
Badass
drummer.
band. Miss those guys.
I got his drummer to put on a body mount, so it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
from
yeah.
the
Oh,
entire
nice.
show from him.
Okay.
And I want to get a couple more just so you can place them around.
See, that's what I got mine for. I got mine like zip tied to a clamp, put it on my guitar.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
really for B-roll,
Yeah.
That's what I call fucking B-roll, man. Get a shot of fucking, We went to Austin, get the shot of the fucking skyline with this camera,
Yeah.
It's the only camera we had, I think, but yeah. Basically B-roll. But yeah, I'm gonna use that for all 3 shows possibly. Nah, definitely for Music from Chaos. I think we have a guy wanting to film too. I'll give him a shout out if he's still doing it, even if he's not. Sean Moody from Eyes to the Sky. He does duck hunting. I don't know if he charters, but I think he might like charter a duck hunt thing, but then like films it, and he has a lot. He knows what he's doing. He's hopefully he can do it for us. That'd be cool. If
Sean Moody.
Sean Moody, yeah. Eyes to the Sky. He's got a lot of equipment. I've seen his videos.
Duck hunter.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Big 311 fan.
Yeah.
So I mean, people come together for this type of shit. For 311 has a super. We should get into this. They have a super deep a loyal following from back in the day, and some newcomers. And 311, the band itself, does so much. I mean, they do so much still. Every year there's some kind of major event surrounding 311. Every even year, I believe, is 311 Day, which is, they do it a lot in New Orleans. It was,
I know
it was coined 311 Day here. Mayor Mark Morial, if you remember him, coined it back in however the fuck long ago, 2002 or whatever the fuck. And that's they do that a lot here, but they do it in Vegas a lot too. I mean, whatever they can accommodate. I think they did it in Memphis one time. And then every odd year, so the next year, they do 311 Cruise, which is basically a 311 Day on a cruise ship.
Yeah, and they've got a whole bunch of bands.
So it's
similar
basically
to
every year there's like a 311 convention, basically, where people from all over the country, all over the world come together for 311 events, 311 shit, and so when these people they're called the excitable crew is what they call the excitables. Like that's the little, like deadheads, or what do they call fish heads?
Yeah.
The excitable crew, whenever they have a chance to get a little powwow, a little get together, it's always a fun time. They had 311 Day just passed, and they put out their kind of like behind the scenes kind of, documentary type of thing, enlarged to show detail. It's called 3. And from years and years of footage from probably from 06 to now. And that was for 311 Day. And then after that, we went to Twist and took over the jukebox. A couple of, me and Claire were there, a bunch of, a couple other friends. We went on cruises together. Well, I mean, they were just on the cruise, but we hung out, and it was just a good time, man. Fucking jamming 311. And whenever people get together, it's always a good time. The excitable crew. So I'm excited for the show. It's going to be a good time, and I know the people are, I mean, if you've been at a show, I mean, there's people get into it, dude. Fuck, I can, remember now, just, Southport's hard to fill, but the energy that these people bring,
Well, I've seen
Fills
several
that-
of y'all
fills that
shows
place.
where there's a good little crowd up in the main room.
This shit gets the word gets out. Enough people that are true diehard 311 fans, they make the trip. You know, I think I got a couple people from Mississippi coming. Good. They're all good people too. It's like it's always a good time when they get together. That's what I miss about it. And everybody's super passionate about it and shit. You know.
How much is it to get into the show?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Pickle. At the door, it's $13. But if you get it from me or anybody in my band or the drama squad, so your drama, it's $10. $10 pre-sale tickets, or 13 at the door. I mean, it's 13.
Yeah.
3-1 backwards, missing a 1. Should have made it $3.11, but they want to have to make Kevin deal with change at the door.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn pennies and shit.
Well,
No,
I remember.
It's a low dough show, you know. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember one of the radio stations.
Yeah,
up
low
at the
dough.
end
It was
did a low dough show where it was like.
Was it like?
$3.50 or
No, it was like something like 95.7 did like a $9
Yeah, I think that's what it
57
was.
cents or something like that.
It was one of the channels where
Should do, yeah.
their number was just. It wasn't just like straight up like 100. It was like 92.3 or 95.7. To where it was
Well,
like
we won't do that.
$9.57.
13's a good. 13's good. Yeah. $10 pre-sales. That's what's important here.
Are y'all gonna have y'all shirts and all that available over there?
No, I mean no merch. There'll be no merch.
Y'all don't have any of the merch still?
We sold out of the merch, or lost it. I'm pretty much we sold out. I mean, this is years ago. We haven't played in years.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been at least 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
since-
actually, there might be some stickers. I don't know why I think that there might be, but we'll see if we can find them. But I kind of like the idea of all the merch we had before. We had shirts, koozies, keychain, what do you call the can opener, bottle openers. Fuck, man, all kinds of shit. Stickers. And if we ever do get when we do get new merch, we're going to get all new designs. So anything that was back then is like, we're not bringing any of that back. That's like vintage shit. That's special shit. If you got that sticker, you got that one thing. I don't even have any of it. I got a fucking wristband that's broke that I just have on my nightstand or something. I don't even have one lick of fucking my own merch from any of my bands, basically, except for Typical Stereo. I got a lot of that shit. I got a trucker hat from Typical Stereo. Go check out Typical Stereo's merch.
So
We got see. Typical Stereo has a lot of merch. We've got all kinds of things.
Well, I remember y'all had.
Where can you go to look at Typical Stereo's merch?
Oh man! Well, you can go to typicalstereo.net, I believe, and they might have a link there. But it's all through Threadless, if you know what that is. You know, it's like just a website that puts your name on fucking everything.
Right.
And we've got a lot of
like
things from there. Yeah, a little bit better setup than Cafe Pro. I used to use them a lot.
Yeah.
But this one seems to. They got a lot more shit, I think, you can put on there. Endless.
I remember at one point y'all had rolling papers with.
Oh, Typical Stereo? That was the hot seller. That's not on there. I don't think you can get that from Threadless, but yeah. I think we have some of them still, but I think that's for personal use, you know. Cigarettes only.
Yeah.
That was a hot seller. And I like the koozie because I use the koozie all the time, so. I like that for the merch. We need to get a shirt design. I have a fucking brilliant idea for a shirt design, but I need to find a designer of shirts.
And
can pull
I
it
know
off.
y'all have one album out with Typical Stereo.
Yeah. Complete Joy, album, EP. Same
Are y'all
thing.
thinking about putting out a second one? 'Cause, I mean, y'all have.
I'd like to. We have enough new material that we could compile even longer, more 6, 7 songs probably. That we should. I mean, we've been fucking sitting on some. We've been sitting on some songs recorded and ready to go. I just don't know. I mean, we take one thing at a time. I mean, we got this show, then we're setting up after the Homa show. We have another like theater show. Remember the one we did at the Ozzy in the theater? Well, that's not there no more. This is a different one in Chalmette still. So really, that's preparation for that show because like that's one we have to full production. I mean, we got to bring the sound, we got to bring the lights. It's not just like going to a venue playing.
Right.
We're making that a very specific.
You're making the experience.
It's a very specific event, and I think that's what was so cool about it last time. Very different way to go see a band like us or whoever else, you know, was on the bill. I can't even remember.
Yeah,
Pillsbury.
that was an awesome show.
Yeah, it was cool. It was very stressful for us, the band, but we pulled it off. a little bit behind schedule, but we pulled it off.
Well, that was also, or typical stereo, I find, is almost like everybody in there is in several different projects. So that's almost like y'all's, I would say, y'all's side project. Whereas
It is really. It's I mean it's a super group. It's a super side project.
Yeah.
I mean everybody's got their own thing going on. I say thing because like we're all in different bands, but like Daryl does a lot of the theater stuff. He's been Bat Boy, starring in theater shit, getting into theater performance and really just the band, even just playing the music for theater. But it's all musical. It's I think like how everybody's live. I mean, we're no huge band with resources that we can, only do that. I think everybody in the band, and I think most musicians who are in multiple bands, but whether it being multiple cover bands or multiple original bands or both, like a mixture, like what I do. I got one original band, I got a cover band, I got a tribute band. Well, I guess if you count Dirt, I don't know if that's officially up or down. That's like one show every 2 years. But I got like one of each, acoustic, kind of. It's something that I think the one band typical stereo couldn't just satisfy the need and the want to play or create music. So I would think musicians in other bands or multiple bands, I would hope maybe feel the same way, because just that one band, you can't just cut it for that one band. I need to do more. That's why the acoustic thing for me is very fun. For all the times in between all the other bands that we can't get together, I have something I can focus on that's just me. It's like my own little project in between the other five things I'm doing.
Do you think when people are in multiple bands, it takes away from certain projects?
Musically, no. I think it helps musically. Like if you're going to be in an original band and a cover band, I think learning cover music could help you originally, because you're learning other people's styles of playing. If you have to learn a song that's like it's not your traditional way of thinking, you kind of learn something like, oh, that's interesting the way this guy kind of put this song together, whether it be hard or not hard. So I think that could help, but maybe what doesn't help is just the time issue of like, if you want to book, I mean, it comes in a problem with all the bands. Like, we got to show, we got to offer this fucking great gig. You want to open up for this national act. And then one of the guys like, I got a gig that night.
Right.
I mean, I'm already playing. And that'll happen a lot. That and just regular shit, family shit or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's harder to cancel if you made dinner plans with, the family, you could maybe cancel that over a gig that you took.
Right.
So that maybe would be that would be the only hindrance on it. It's just the time issue. But maybe given enough time, you don't come across that. But I think musically, it's doesn't hurt to be in
multiple bands.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I think it helps. I mean, you're being musical, you're being creative in a lot of different ways. Your brain's, I don't know, it could be good and bad. Instead of focusing on one specific genre or style to really get tuned in. But maybe multiple bands, it only helps. Maybe it just broadens your horizon on each part.
I'd also imagine that it influences different styles, that Davey will come in from playing, like a jazz set, or Daryl will come in from theater side of things.
Exactly. He's writing, he's in the mindset right now of writing some kind of a play theater, which I'm for, because a lot of my favorite bands have a kind of a theater type of aspect, like the Deer Hunter. If you ever heard me talk about the Deer Hunter, I mean, they're straight up, they write their music to a specific storyline, so it's set up like a musical, like a rock opera. So, and that's what's cool about typical stereo. Everybody has their own styles, and they're doing their own styles also outside of typical stereo. And then when they bring it in, you get all kinds of funky sounds, and every song seems to be different from the next.
Yeah, there's no two songs that sound exactly the same.
Yeah, especially the dynamic really between me and Daryl as far as vocalists, even though he's more of the vocalist than I, for every 2 songs he writes, I'd probably write one vocally. I mean, like lyrically.
Yeah.
But, his background, what he's into, how he writes vocals and lyrics compared to what I do, that's another, like, it's it's not just him. It's not you just getting that. So whenever I get around to writing my lyrics down,
There's
Yeah.
multiple influences.
it's different. Yeah, it just seems to be different every song, and that's what I like about it. It's challenging every time. It's like, fuck, what's next?
Yeah.
There seems to be no.
Well, it also seems that every song that y'all do, it's almost like you pass the hat around per se, to where it's like, I know that
Agreed.
Keeb, inspired one song. You
Well, we just
inspired
recorded a
some,
Keeb song.
know.
Keeb just he wrote pretty much. He had the whole song down. I mean, he had the riffs and it was his song. It's either one of two ways, where I would come, or Keeb, like, the song we recorded, he came with a song, or I would come with a song already written out, and we just have to show them. Maybe we do some fine tuning. Then there are some times where I'd come with a piece of a song, and where can we go from here? Then everybody puts their input on it. But this particular one, Keeb had his, so it's Keeb's style of song. We all fucking jammed down on it. We just recorded it. It's being worked on, hopefully. And it's probably another one we'll sit on until we decide what we're going to do. I mean, we're stockpiling some songs. I think we should put an EPA out.
Are y'all home recording, or are y'all recording still with Mayday?
No, Mayday did one song, and that's one we've been sitting on for probably 2 years now, man. Did Maps.
All right.
And then we recorded two other ones. We played a show in Lafayette. And then after the show, this dude comes up like, man, I really liked you guys, dude. I got a studio, I'd like to work with you guys. I'll do $100 a song, man. Whatever it takes for the day. Just give me $100 and then we'll get it out. So we went back up there, recorded real quick. Guy knew what he was doing. Good dude. Just seemed like, man, he's just real quick teaching us how to do things and how to, work this shit, jabbing with us, fucking easy to work with.
Yeah.
So we went up again and did another one with him. So we have two from him. And then this other one.
Do you want to plug him?
Yeah, Paul Broussard, I think is, what's the name of the studio? Leap Studios in Lafayette. Paul Broussard, good dude, fun to work with. He's got a little home studio, but like kind of built in the back.
Yeah.
Good shit. Knows what he's doing, really dug the songs. So we had two with him. Then we just recorded this one with a friend of mine who kind of working / going to Loyola, and went to the Loyola studios, used their studio, and got that one. So we're just stockpiling right now, I think. Or who knows? You'd have to ask them. They got to fucking answer for themselves. They would probably say that I'm totally wrong right now. You've got it all fucking wrong. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But, I don't think they know what they're talking about either.
But so that's the 26th again that y'all
Yeah,
playing?
yeah.
Typical stereo.
These next 2 weeks has got a lot of shit. Yeah, the 26th is the Friday in Houma. If you'd like to make a trip out there, I'd much obliged. Got a lot of merch out there. And then the 27th, the next day, Harahan, Louisiana, with my dad. That's the acoustic thing.
Yeah, and that's going to be a cool one, too.
That's going to be fun, man. I've only ever been in there a few times. And I'm curious to see what it's like with the Fox House,
Yeah.
I'm just excited to play, with my dad again. He sometimes fills in. He's played sometimes with me, played bass.
Yeah, I've seen him come up once or twice with you.
Yeah. I'm excited about that. I'm excited every time I play acoustic, man. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
It's my own thing. Nobody tells me, nobody can disagree. If I have an idea, hey, we're going to do this, nobody disagrees. It's like doing this.
Right.
I'm doing it. And there's always like one song I'll throw in for music, not MusicFromChaos, for the acoustic thing that's like just for me. You know what I mean? Like all of them I enjoy playing, but there's one that I know that I want to play that they might not necessarily.
Maybe that.
I think it was that one like kind of obscure Incubus. It was still a single, I believe. I don't know, but it was an Incubus song at Moby's.
Yeah.
That I knew Allie would know, maybe a couple other people, but it's some of those obscure ones I enjoy throwing in.
Yeah, I remember when
You're right, dog.
you and Daryl would play, y'all would always pick a random, like Arctic Monkeys, or it seems.
Oh
like
yeah,
that's
when we
always
go
been
to what I call acoustic rock the mic, still on Thursdays and Hurricanes. What do they call it?
Monkey Bird Express?
No, not the
Or
Monkey
no,
Bird.
Monkey
No,
Bird
the
Express.
Acoustic Mayhem. The Acoustic
Yes,
Mayhem
Acoustic
with Billy
Mayhem.
Shire. I still call it acoustic rock the mic. But no, whenever we go out there, yeah, we pull the obscure shit out. But the fucking people love it every time. I mean, Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's kind of an older crowd. Billy plays a lot of great music, but shit from back in the day.
Right.
So a lot of people that gravitate toward that. It's like a newer style. Arctic Monkeys would be like a newer style of the fucking surfing bird type of shit that they would listen to, like Creature said one time.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I dig that shit. Like, it's something like I used to listen to. Like, that's new shit, my bro. We'd throw out some obscure shit, but not so. It's like, it's obscure. I say obscure by like they won't know what it was, but it's not so like crazy fucking, experimental thing that's just like, what are they doing?
Right.
No, it's just a song you're not familiar with, but it's a good fucking song.
Well, a lot of times it's B-sides, or it might not be the big radio hit that y'all.
You always kind of like, you really want to wait for like you start playing that type of song and then hear that one dude going, "Oh yeah," I'm like, that's who I'm playing for, dude. That one guy, man. Like when I played that Tears for Fears song, and Allie's like, is he playing this one? Is this it?
Yeah.
Because that's like, I don't know if people are familiar with that one as much as the other Tears for Fears song.
Which song?
What's it called,
Shout?
man? It's like, no, it's not Shout.
No,
That's not Tears for Fears, is it?
Yeah.
See, I don't even know. But no, this one's I think it's called
Shout.
Head Over Heels.
Shout.
It's either Head
Head
Over
Over
Heels.
Heels. That was the
They're
one
in the-
y'all did.
they're in
Y'all
the
did Head
library.
Over Heels.
Yeah.
Head Over Heels. It's when he's on like the. I think
On
they
the
have
video?
him on a
I don't
crane.
even know, man.
Oh yeah, I'm like, it's burned in my head. He's going through a library on like a crane. They got him moving.
I've probably never even seen it. I heard the song one time. I'll put on the radio. It'll come on the radio. I'm always like kind of tuned in to hear what I can pull off acoustically. That one has a lot. It's a very difficult song because there's a lot of layers on it. I play with a loop station. And so it's like I can kind of jam out a part, loop that, solo over it. But that one for sure has a lot of different things. And if I fucking don't nail it, I'm sweating through it because it's like, I can't just stop the fucking song. I've already layered it so many times.
Right.
But it's when I do nail it, it's one of those like, oh, I remember that song. Like I like pulling them kind of songs out. Like, damn, I can't believe he's doing that one. Like,
Would
I've
you
never
ever
heard that.
consider about doing? If you're doing Tears for Fears, would you ever do?
Everyone Wants to Rule the World. See, that's I thought was their biggest hit. That's how I know him.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Say
I wouldn't do
one.
that.
I don't. That's not my favorite one of theirs.
No.
Shout and
See,
Head
Shout's,
Over Here. Head Over Heels.
Shout's probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
Head Over Here's that's probably my favorite one of the ones that I know. I don't really know Tears for Fears too much.
Pet Shop Boys. Would you ever do them?
Well, what song is that? How's that go?
No, that's the
They
band.
did West End
Yeah.
Girls.
West End
End
Girls.
Girls.
You know what? I when that song comes on, I kind of
West
think if I should do it or if I can do it.
And then
I don't know.
They have a couple other songs.
Sure, man. Give me some requests, dude.
Dude, hold on. You guys.
I mean,
keep
not
going.
right. I
Give
mean,
me
we
some
could do it
requests. I'm gonna do
off
right
air.
now. No, right now. You guys.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of songs I'd like to do acoustic, but would be hard to pull off. Then there's some that I know, like as I listen to it, like, okay, I think I can do this. I can loop this part. I can layer this part. I can put a little beat on it. But I'm just working with. I mean, when Daryl plays his little solo shows, he's got the really nice fucking loop station, the one that's like $500-600. I probably get cheaper now, where you can definitely a lot more options, way easier. I'm talking about. I'm rolling with just the red. If anybody knows, just a red little loop pedal with just another little accented thing where I can stop it and switch. I mean, I'm not working with a lot. So, and I've got no vocal. It's really just loop and guitar. There's a lot more things I can do that I might get to, but right now, I mean, my set's full up with just what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, you played for, I think, 3 hours that night?
Yeah, a little over 3 hours. Got carried away at the end there. That was a fun time for me, man. That was, because like, I've been playing the same kind of places. I kind of go around the same 4 or 5 places. And, Moby's was like one that came in that kind of broke up the monotony of the same kind of places I play. Not saying anything's wrong with those places. The place I play in Slidell is always lit. It's always a good time. I mean, it's always fucking packed. I mean, I don't say I struggle to like play over them, but it's a lively group,
Right.
So I always like playing out there. But when we played Moby's, or when I played at Moby's, I say we, the collective we. It was nice to play out there, And I let you know, but I didn't even think, like, he lives right down the street. He better show up.
Yeah.
And he's showing up. I'm like, oh, yeah, fucking right.
All right, I got it. I got my request.
Okay, what you got?
Pet Shop Boys, what have I done to deserve this?
I don't know if I know that. If you played it, I could probably. I don't know, man. I'm unfamiliar with it, so maybe I know already.
I'm a huge
Strike
fan
one.
of new wave.
Okay, well,
So
see,
when you
I'm
said
not
Tears
too
for
much.
Fears, I was like,
I'm not
okay.
too. If that's considered new wave, I don't know.
It's in that.
I wouldn't know.
I put Tears for Fears in the same spectrum of new wave just because they use a lot of samples and.
Yes.
What is that?
Keyboards.
Keyboards and synthesizers and whatnot.
Moogs.
And.
All right. I mean, I'm not a big fan of new wave, if you would call that, but I like that song and I can do it acoustically. So, like, that's really, it's what can be done versus what do I really want to do. There's some songs I would love to do, just can't do. Either I can't hit it vocally. Like, I'd love to do, fuck, man, what's that Whitney Houston song, man? But anyway, be too. No. No, man, I can't think of it right now. Son of a bitch. But it's one of those, and she's just really hard to sing.
Is it a popular one?
It's the one that starts off. Boop, 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 boop. You know. It's I Want to Dance with Somebody.
I Have Nothing?
Oh.
I want to dance.
Oh, I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Actually, I think Fall Out Boy just did a cover of that.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't know. I kind of like it.
What about
God
Lou
damn it.
Reed?
You know what? I'm going to say it right here. I don't dislike Fall Out Boy.
Hold on. Look.
Don't have any of their albums or anything.
Hold on. Look into this camera over
I'll
here.
I'll say it.
And say it.
I do not dislike Fall Out Boy. I guess that's the best way I can say it. I mean, I hear some of their songs and
keep looking away from the camera.
I don't hate it because I'm thinking if I should say this or not. I'm not lying because it's not like I can't. I'm not going to say fucking Fall Out Boy sucks and I hate him because it's not true. I have no Fallout. I have one Fall Out Boy song on my iPod, Dance Dance, good song. But every time a Fall Out Boy song comes out, most of the time I dig it, especially that cover of that song.
Okay.
I'm fine with saying that, dude. I'll say it right now. I love Paramore. Like I know for sure, definitely. I love fucking Paramore, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe not their newer stuff, but I dig Paramore. I don't know if you'd call that. What do you call that? Like a not a pet peeve, a fucking guilty pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call that my musical guilty. No, I don't like
Nickelback? No.
one song from Nickelback. There's one song from every band that I don't like that I like.
What?
That one is Animals, I think, from Nickelback. It's like it's like their
one fast song.
Animals. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's the hardest,
That one.
heaviest, fast song I think, as far as I know.
I actually like a couple.
It's not bad.
Nickelback
Look,
songs.
hey, that song's okay. I think I even covered it maybe once or twice in a band because I wanted to do it. It didn't last long.
You didn't do Photograph? That's like the one. If I was going to learn a Nickelback song, it'd be Photograph.
Oh, I
just
thought you
for
were talking about Def Leppard. I was about to say, I don't like Def Leppard.
Photograph by Nickelback.
No, I wouldn't do a fucking
just for
Nickelback song. Hell no.
The aspect of.
I would do a Creed
Anytime
song
I
over a
hear that
Nickelback song, bro.
Look at this photograph.
I just think of the meme where it's
Look at this
Yeah.
graph.
yeah.
Look at this graph, yeah.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
No, I wouldn't cover a.
Nickelback song.
I'd rather cover a Creed song than
Would you do Lou Reed?
if I could.
Perfect Day.
He's good, right? He's one of those good guitar players. See, I'm not.
What are you talking about?
I play
it's a perfect day.
I said,
I
or
think,
I don't know.
It's a slow build up.
It's bluesy, right? I came from a blues background. I think I
Yeah,
probably
it's
handle it.
it's a perfect day is a good slow easy song.
It's a slow
with
burn, slow
with
build
a
up.
large build up.
I like that.
So I think you could do it.
I'm not. I mean, I know how good Lou Reed is. I know that I really like his fucking bass player. That chick, that curly hair chick. I forgot her name, but she's fucking slamming, badass bass player.
Is that the same
I'm ashamed
chick
I
who
don't know her
was
name.
like,
I can't think of her name right now, but
Lenny
she's.
Kravitz's? No, that was a.
No, I don't
drummer
think
that
so.
he had.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz had Lenny Kravitz had the same drummer as Kid Rock. They were both girls, basically. So, no, but this Lou Reed has that badass chick, but I'm not too familiar with Lou Reed. I know he's a great guitar player, and I think I do know he plays with his fingers, and he uses chalk, like fucking pool chalk or something, because he plays with his fingers for sweat, I guess. Little tidbit about a guitar
So
player I don't really know about.
Lou Reed, he had Rob Wasserman as the
Oh yeah, Waz. The Waz. Everybody knows the Waz,
Yeah.
dude. Jeez. What do you think? I'm dumb? Fuck.
No, I'm not just calling you dumb. I'm just letting you know.
Freaking Waz.
That was my request. Is either Pet Shop Boys.
Okay, that's a no.
Okay, Lou Reed, The Perfect Day.
I mean, I got an acoustic, bro. So I haven't
know,
even heard the song.
It's pretty much.
It's an acoustic. I'd have to hear. Well, also, no one would
I'll
know
play
that song because I don't know that song.
A Perfect Day.
Maybe if I heard it.
Oh my God, you've heard the song.
I'm probably
I'm pretty
look.
sure anyone
I'm
that
not good
watches
with
this-
names, man.
I'm
I'm not
pretty
good
sure
with
anyone
names.
that's watching this right now, if they are watching it, is be like, "How do you not know what?"
I've probably, if you played it, I'll be like, oh yeah, that. I don't know the names of shit. I don't even know the names of my own fucking songs. I
Okay,
just say,
hold on.
hey, it's number 2 on the album.
Have you seen Transpotting?
Oh yeah,
You know the part where he overdoses and he falls into the carpet.
yeah.
The song that.
Okay, I
that
can't recall, but I do know the scene.
Okay. See, that's just how my mind works. I can like
Yeah.
visually
yeah.
soundtrack what's going on. That's just how I recollect things.
I got you. That's good to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I remember the scene. I just don't remember this fucking music playing. But
Yeah. It's a great song.
we'll come up with some other ones that people would know that I would know.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't go that deep. I thought like that Tears for Fears song was pretty deep.
No.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not that deep.
That's
I
just the
always
surface.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just one. You don't hear that on the radio as much as Shout or the other one. That's why I say like, that's one that
Well, you're
weaves in
listening
there.
to the wrong radio
I listen to a
station,
lot of
right?
different radio stations just to keep getting ideas.
Hold on.
And my iPod of songs I've had that.
Okay, B-52s. Would you do any B-52s? Talking Heads,
See, I'm not getting absolutely
Cure.
not hitting any of
New
those.
Order,
I do the Cure already. I do Just Like Heaven.
Echo and the Bunnymen.
See, I don't know any of these guys. If you said like Billy Joel, I'm
Joy
fucking
Division?
on it. No.
Echo, stop.
Echo, shut the fuck up. We're
Joy
doing
Division.
something.
The Clash.
I know a Clash song I'd never play.
In Excess. In
Echo,
Excess.
shut the fuck up.
In Excess.
Thank you, Echo. In Access.
Yeah.
Is that like In Excess?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about. Ooh, you know what? Oh shit.
Psychedelic Furs.
No, there is an In Excess song I'd like to do either in a cover band or even cover it with typical stereo and make it kind of heavier. But I don't know if I can
I got
do it
one.
acoustically.
I got another
I never even thought about it.
Aha.
You might have gave me an idea.
Take Me On.
Yeah, a lot of I've gotten requests for that, and they just had the actual band Aha just did like a slower acoustic version that I haven't really even seen, and a lot. I love that song. I've always loved that song, like since I've fucking first heard it.
All right, what about a classic?
It's very high to sing though. That fucking.
Do you think
hard,
that the
bro.
lead singer can still hit that falsetto note or whatever?
I don't think so, and I think in
Well,
the acoustic
with a
version
lot of-
he didn't even try. He
with
went
a-
to the
yeah,
lower.
with a lot of acoustic. I mean, not acoustic, but a lot of live bands. What they'll have like, what's
Auto-tune?
dude who looks like a lady? What's that fucking band?
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. At the beginning of their concert nowadays, they will admit, hey, on backup vocals, they give props. Like, they're not ashamed of it. He comes out and he says, hey, I can't hit those notes anymore. So they'll have a backup singer
He
help
says
them.
that every time.
Yeah, at the
No
beginning of the
way,
show.
really?
When he's introducing the band.
Oh, okay. You say I can't sing the shit, so here's this person.
Yeah, he's not ashamed of it. He's like, I've been doing this too long. So,
I don't mind that, dude. That doesn't.
yeah, I mean,
Fuck me at all.
some bands, they just can't hit those notes
He's
anymore.
saying it too, you know. I mean,
Hey, I'm
like Vince Neil. That Vince Neil
Steven
video.
Tyler. I did more drugs than you can
Yeah, he
count.
can't do that.
I drank more alcohol than you
I could never
drank.
do that cow thing he did.
So
he can't do that shit.
They
no more.
got people to back them up on concerts.
I have no problem with that. That doesn't really bother me too much.
I got one song that you should know.
That I should know already or should learn.
You should know
Okay.
of it.
Okay.
And you should learn it. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh man, I'm only one vocalist, dude. It would be already not even worth doing. Which
The
one? though?
Sound of Silence.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yes.
The Disturbed version?
No. God no.
Great song, but really what makes that song great is the fucking harmonies that they have. So, I mean, right there off the bat, it's losing already a little bit of it.
Well,
I'd like to do it.
Why don't you get someone to just back up vocal? you?
That'd be great. I'd
Pickle.
rather do Bridge Over Troubled Water.
By Simon and Garfunkel.
That's a cool. Yeah.
I never heard it.
S&G, Bridge Over Troubled Water?
never heard-
You never heard of
Yeah.
Bridge? Oh my God! Anybody
yelled it
listening,
up, so
anybody
yeah.
is watching tonight has heard that fucking song. No, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will lay me down.
No, never heard it.
This guy just lost fucking 2 demerits now.
God.
Really?
No.
That's might be their second
I'm
biggest
not
hit
really
after
good- I'm not-
that. Mrs. Robinson
I
and the
know
one you
Mrs.
said.
Robinson.
Yeah.
That's their. That's
I'm not
them.
a huge Simon and Garfunkel fan.
Me
though.
either. I just like them 3 songs.
I'm just saying. What about the Smiths? Would you do any Smith songs?
I don't know. See, I don't really like Smiths too much. I don't even familiar. I know what's that one song they do. I don't know.
Heaven
songs.
Knows I'm Miserable Now.
Never heard
The
of it.
Light.
Never heard of it.
Boy with a Thorn in His Side.
Never heard of it.
I mean, I could go all day.
Yeah, that's not my. I don't do the no. I mean, I barely get into the 80s. I'm more of a like fucking old school metal dude that likes
Dude.
some rock and roll.
Dude.
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 I don't know. Just Freebird? You would just Freebird?
There's always
there-
one.
how
There's
many
always one
times-
fucking smart ass that's
Yeah.
always gonna.
I was going to
No, I already look. I don't
have.
have to do. I've done a 20-minute version of Freebird. I was playing in my dad's band. We opened up for the Chiwis somewhere in Thibodaux, and they're like, "Y'all gotta go. You got one more song." Okay, Freebird, and it turned into a 20-minute fucking version of Freebird, and I was playing like rhythm guitar because they
Yeah.
had a smoking guitar player I didn't even touch. So I'm done. I'm done with Freebird. I don't need to do that. I've done it already. I won't even touch Simple Man, please, God, no. Unless it's Sammy. I'll do it for
Yeah.
Sammy.
Well, if anyone's watching or listening, they should definitely message Scotty
Yeah, give me some requests
and
that I won't play.
bomb him with some good
That
requests.
I won't play.
No, it's a good. I don't know. It's easier for me to listen to a song on the radio and say I can transpose this to acoustic. But if you think it's simple enough, shoot me a, request.
Inbox him.
I'll tell you if it can be done. If it's, The thing is, every song I play, at least in the acoustic thing I do, Untangled, is all songs that I personally like. Like, I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm not going to play a song that I don't like playing. When it comes up in a set, I'm like, oh, this fucking song. No. Every song I enjoy playing, even if it's songs, there's a lot of songs I've been playing for a while, like Two Princes or Semi-Charmed Kind of Life, Drive, even Santeria. But still, I know everybody likes it. I still enjoy playing it. So it also has to be something I enjoy. I'm not just going to pick a request I've never heard and learn that.
I got a couple more
Yeah.
for you. Hotel California.
Oh, man. Come on, dude. Give me something easier.
More Than Words.
Yes, I'll do it. I already know it. Can play it right now.
Wonderwall.
But, see, that's another one that
What?
needs that harmony.
Yes. Yeah.
Wonderwall,
Today.
of course. Yeah, I'm familiar with the song.
He knows what
I'd rather do, and I do play. I haven't played it for the acoustic thing, but I do know Don't Look Back in Anger from them. I'd rather play
Yeah,
that one.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I made a mix CD, and that was the opening song for a breakup.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a
That's
lot of,
man, you're starting off harsh.
I know.
Man, why would you do that to yourself?
It wasn't for me. It was for her.
Yeah, okay.
That was back during my edgy teen days.
Yeah,
Thanks.
look, I remember making playlists for people, like little burnt CDs.
Yeah.
Mixtape.
Okay. And you already said you do Eric Clapton, right?
Yeah, I do an acoustic version of Layla. You know, the
Yeah.
the
that's
one
what
where he
I was
goes,
about to ask you.
yeah,
'cause I know
see if
you
you can
said
spot this one. That one.
Yeah.
Bah, bah, bah. That was fun. A lot of solo stuff I can do in there. That's fun to play.
Mm,
You can get back to me, man. You don't have to fucking do it right
no,
now.
I'm
you know?
doing this
Yeah.
all right now.
I'm
Alright.
doing this right now.
The Times They Are A-Changin' by Bob
Oh,
Dylan.
no, Dylan.
You don't do any Dylan? Ooh, Dust in the Wind.
I could do that one.
Okay.
I could do that one, yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Everlong?
I do that one. I do, like, they do an acoustic version of that. Foo
Yeah.
Fighters does. I do that version. I do that one and My Hero and Times Like These, all acoustic versions of those songs. Foo Fighters.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and stop listing off a whole bunch of songs. I'm just getting like excited because
Yeah.
you asked me for a couple, so I'm starting to list them off.
Well, I've got a
Uh,
couple there. Those last couple.
Yeah.
The new wave stuff, that's a little harder to
Transfer.
get my
acoustically.
attention to you to try to even listen to that,
Yeah.
and then two, try to I mean, you know,
Dude,
it's
your-
just
your
one
inbox
acoustic.
is
Huh?
gonna be blown up by
No,
me.
that's fine. Hey, give me some. I'm always looking for
You just gotta give it a chance. man.
every show I book. I add one new song that I didn't do that I didn't know
Yeah.
the last time, and I also try to switch the set up as much as I can. There's a lot of most of my set are all like ones that I know or I can do well and people will like and know. But then I always add a new song that I like that I learn. Like I'm gonna learn a new song for the next show, and so far it's worked.
Well, so you got 3 shows coming up. Just to recap.
Yes.
April 20th at Southport Hall.
Music from Chaos. That's what I'm here for. Music from Chaos. 311
Music from
tribute
Chaos.
with Cerebral Drama. Come get my tickets for $10 from me or anybody in my band.
And that's Saturday, April 20th, 2019 at 8
Next
p.m.
Saturday, yes. At where? Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Mark Bagnetto.
200 Monticello Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70121. And then you have another show on April 26th, Green Gasoline with Typical Stereo and Well Aware at the Intracoastal Club
Down to Bayou,
Yeah,
Homa,
that's gonna be a good show,
Louisiana.
too.
in Homa.
Down to Bayou. Yeah, I mean, Green Gasoline is a good, we're a good one, too. I mean, it's a different kind of rock, but it's 2 good rock bands. You know,
Yeah.
not toot my own fucking horn, but beep beep. And them too, man. When we played it, not to cut you off, read my bios. Thank you very much, by the way. But when we did that, when you shot at Howlin' Wolf, man, having us as the last 2 was just like fucking
Yeah, that was
full on
perfect.
rock.
That was a
And,
perfect
I mean,
lineup.
they're
You
a
guys-
good
you
ass.
guys meshed together.
They're a fucking great band. Like if you ever want to have like a house party and have a fucking cool rock band and have a house party, that's the fuck band.
Yeah.
If you want to have a house rock party. Anyway, proceed. Next night.
Well, I'm not done with April 26th.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Rock music will
Sorry.
live on the Intercoastal Club. Well Aware, then Typical Stereo, and then Green Gasoline will prove it on April 26th. $5 at the door. Show starts at 10.
Yep.
And then April 27th, the following day, Scotty Untangled at the Fox House in Harahan. Scotty Untangled debuts in his hometown of Harahan at the Fox House, Old Hickory, joined by his dad, Scotty Elstrott, on bass. We will take you on a acoustic musical journey from the 60s to today.
Why is it spooky at the end? It's a haunted gig. Ooh, the 60s are coming
The
back for you.
60s, you know, because it had, you know, the Red Scare and everything like that.
You're right. I should tie it in.
Yeah.
I should
All
tie
three
in
of
the
those
Cold
could
War.
be
That's
the
something I
Cold
do. You
War.
get a history lesson too.
Yeah, all 3 of those shows are gonna be rocking shows.
Yeah,
All 3 of those.
man, I'd feel a lot better after Music from Chaos, man. That's one that's just we've been slamming and just getting prepared for that. You know, that's the big show at Southport. Haven't done it in years,
Yeah.
and having a lot of new material. Just wanting to play, man. And once that's done, it's like you get a little relief of tension, and then right into music. Typical Stereo. But that's one, you know. I'm not too worried about that. We fucking nail it every time, you know.
Yeah.
Whether we practice or not, everybody seems to have their shit together for the show. And then right after that, acoustic.
Do you have Facebooks and all that for each individual act? I know
Yeah.
Typical Stereo has one, and
Typical Stereo.
has
I actually have, I'm always switching in between. Music from Chaos has one. It's Music from Chaos. I think it says tribute to 311. Typical Stereo has one. Untangled, Scotty Untangled.
Yeah.
Also, still have a Rock the Mic up there. And there's a 5th one. I don't know what the 5th one was. Bar Hoppers. Of course,
Oh,
Bar
yeah,
Hoppers.
Bar Hoppers.
All right, Bar Hoppers. Also, the Bar Hoppers.
Yeah.
We haven't been playing for a while.
So
The
you
last,
can go to facebook.com
yeah.
/Scotty Untangled or facebook.com/Music from Chaos, a tribute to 311.
Mm-hmm.
But there's little dashes in between there.
And parentheses, right? It's not brackets.
No. Not on the
No, they
URL.
can't put brackets in the URL.
Yeah. So it's
So
Music
it's
from
that.
Chaos.
Oh my God.
Dash a dash tribute dash 2
This
dash
is news to me.
311
This is
dash.
I'm gonna have to talk to Mark Zuckerberg about this shit.
1-412-499-68765 / EID. You want me to go
that's
through the whole
that's
thing?
that's the name of the band. Whatever you just said.
Yeah,
We're
you just
changing
said
it.
all the gibberish. Yeah. And then you
think
guys
that's it.
have typicalstereo.net.
Is
Yep.
it? Yep.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
www.typicalstereo.net.
I mean, I never check my own email or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, you can go check them out.
That is a thing. I know, it's there. Is it up still?
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
over there. Yeah,
Good.
just went
Good.
there.
Haven't checked it in a while.
And then you can also go to, what was it, Thread?
Threadless.
Threadless.
There should be a link on the website. I don't do that. I think Davey does the website. Somebody does, not me. I handle the Instagram account for Typical Stereo. Mostly. We all have our little thing,
Yeah.
Are you guys on Spotify?
Typical Stereo, yeah. We should be on Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. At least one song here and there. Also something I haven't checked in a while. Like I said, I know we're gonna be releasing some shit soon too.
So stay in tune for that.
Please do.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
cool.
again, thanks for coming on, Scotty.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me promote everything I do.
Yeah.
Also, you can come see me at my house in between all this. I'll just be hanging out in between Acoustic and 311 and all this shit. So
What's
come
your
check me at
address?
my house, man. I'm
What's your
there all
address?
the time. What's your address, Pickle?
www.picklescoop.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Our mail. We should get a PO box. That's what we
Stay
You
should.
should.
tuned.
That'd be official then.
Yeah. P.O. Box.
Fucking LLC,
Yeah.
dude. You gotta come on, legitimize it
Pickle Scoop conglomerate.
worldwide.
Worldwide, wide.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more of the scoop. And we're back here with Scotty. Scotty is from Music from Chaos, Typical Stereo, and Scotty Untangled. On 420, Music from Chaos is going to be playing at Southport Hall. The 26th,
Out in
Typical
Homa.
Stereo is going to be playing down in
Down in
Homa with
Homa,
Green Gasoline.
down to Bayou
and,
people.
Whereabout?
Intercoastal Club.
And then on April 27th, in Harahan.
Yeah, Scotty Untangled will be playing at the Fox House.
The new
in
Fox
their
House.
new location.
Yeah, that's right.
Out on Jefferson Highway.
That's right.
So, Scotty, we have a little game prepared.
But before we do that game,
Well, we need to first explain what the game is to our...
Yeah, and then
So, Scotty, you are, as we just said, your acoustic solo act
yes.
is Scotty Untangled. So our game today is we are going to have 2 audio cables that we will have to untangle.
I've trained my whole life for this.
I'm a professional tangler
Yeah.
of
Shit.
chords.
Yeah, we had our professional tangler get
I'm
them all
the-
knotted up.
Really fucking. I mean,
I'm the chord wrangler around here.
see these kind of knots that you tied up just wouldn't happen in the real world situation. Even at my fucking level and standard,
As someone that runs cable,
I've never
This-
done that.
right here can happen because what will happen is someone pulls a lot of excess cable on and you're pulling it 4 stories down.
Okay.
It gets I've seen
Yeah.
this.
Okay. I mean, it's nice, compact, and everything, but maybe too compact.
Well, I made it compact so you can like a Rubik's
Alright.
cube, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't wrap my cables like I should. The whole under over. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Not worried about that. Dude. I'm just saying, let's go. I don't do this thing either. I at least do this. But I can
So-
get them untangled. That's no problem. But Jesus, that's wrinkle 1.
Yeah,
This
so-
is wrinkle 2.
Yeah, this
Fucking
is the second
blindfolded.
wrinkle.
Jesus.
We'll be doing them blindfolded.
Man, I'm not. Do we put it on right now or what's going on?
Yeah.
Well, you got. Uh-oh.
Whoever loses has to eat these.
See, I thought we weren't doing it this way. What is this?
Oh.
D's nuts.
Yeah,
Everyone loves
D's
D's nuts. Look at Mama D on there. Dill pickle peanut.
they're
Bro,
pickle
can I
hot
eat this?
nuts.
I'll fucking eat this if I win, bro.
And whoever wins,
It's not even open yet. Oh god. Do we keep the whole can? I'll eat the fuck out of this probably.
whoever wins gets a scoop towel, as seen.
What do you mean whoever wins? If you win, it's just your towel still.
It's just still my towel.
Well, show it off, dude. Is there a
Yeah,
dude on there?
It's the bottom half of a person with.
Fuck! I hope I win now, dude.
Legs.
That's awesome.
And
You know what?
the,
I can.
private area is.
I'm
covered
going
up
to the
by
beach soon, so I'll fucking definitely put that out there.
Yeah. It's the perfect way to mark out
So
your
now
spot
you
on
need
the
to
beach.
you need to like lose on purpose so I can it's free advertisement at Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Yeah.
So there's something about that towel though. Something very particular.
What's that?
Oh no, what? It's used already?
No.
No, it's not that. I'm gonna read you off the item description.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
He really likes to read things.
All right, guys, close your eyes.
Damn that! I'll just put
Okay.
this on.
I'll
Just
just
go
put
put
this
that
on. Done.
Can't see my drink. Oh, it's kinda
Close your
green.
eyes and imagine you're at the beach.
Oh please! I can't wait to go.
Imagine you're at the beach. You're wet, soggy, moist, and drenched.
Mm.
You reach for your boring towel, and it barely soaks up anything. You reach for your scoop towel, and with its patented absorbent fabric technology, you begin wiping your body. It begins to draw in the moisture through direct contact using a blotting or a rubbing motion. You finally notice that unlike most towels, you are finally dry.
I'm getting moist thinking about getting
Wow.
dry.
Wow. I mean, if that's not a fucking glowing endorsement.
Yeah. Go ahead and...
Are these for purchasing?
Yes. They
How much?
Are at the scoop store. Ooh.
Oh, so you either can play a game and
$24.99.
wow, not bad. Typical Stereo has some towels too. They're like big for like a banner. We can almost use it like a banner, but those
Yeah,
are
that
like
thing's a big-ass
$30.
towel, too.
Yeah, it's pretty good for that price. That's good.
It's a big old towel.
So you can either buy it for $24 or come on the show and
And
play
win.
some stupid game and win it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta be really good at tank. No, this is specifically. This game will never be played again with anybody else
Right.
because the
This is
speed and
game
accuracy of what I'm about to fucking
specifically
show you.
designed for you, Scotty.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yeah, let me put my drink down after I do this. Dude, you better not like be putting any kind of gross thing in my hand because I can't see.
So, when I place this in your hand,
Whoa, what the fuck is that? It makes noise now? It's a
Now,
bomb.
place it in
Is
your
it a
hand.
fucking bomb? This is
You-
bullshit.
are able to start. All right?
This is not even a real thing.
Go.
Okay, feels like it. Oh, Marty Tangle on the fucking cord. Okay. God damn. Fuck, I don't have all night. This better not take forever. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna do good.
All right, Scotty is in the lead right
Oh,
now.
look at that. But I hit a snag, if you will. God damn, these are really tangled, bro. I feel like how I'm trying to do it might
I think I'm
tangle
at like
it
my
more.
first 6 inches of it.
Oh, wait, whoa, hey now. Okay. See, I'm not used to this diameter of crod, as I like to say. This isn't standard instrument cable crod. You play crod now, arpeggio. Damn, this is really, you did a fucking number on this. I don't even think I could do this looking at it and had a lot of time.
Now, Pickle is going through a direct strategy, looping, going underneath. I would say, his bundle is still more tied.
Which
together.
one is hanging longer, mine or his? Better.
I would say he's got a couple inches on you.
Whoa, hold up. Let me do one little maneuver here. Now what you talking about?
All right, it looks like you guys are tied right about
Yeah,
now.
well, not after I do this
Literally.
little fucking maneuver.
Get it?
Boom, longer.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it's loosening up.
Pickle, you better pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pickle,
Oh,
I am not buying another goddamn towel. We're losing
Dude, this is
our
goddamn.
merch because of you, Pickle. How dare you? All right. Ooh, Scotty. Oh, he.
Oh, I'm on.
So
oh my
Pickle's bundle's a little bit more tighter, but
God. Shit, I
he
lost
has
it.
a long cable.
Fucking lost
now,
it.
Scotty,
Oh,
his is more loose. Oh, he's going with the shake method. He's shaking it.
oh, wait.
Oh, oh.
Damn, I feel. Look at these fucking knots right here. God
Oh,
damn you.
Tight knots. Tight knots.
Shit. I
All right,
lost
come
the
on,
fucking
Pickle.
end. Where's
Come
the
on,
end?
Pickle. Faster, Pickle. God damn it.
Can't go any faster.
Faster!
I'm untangling.
Is he not? Is
My
he in the lead?
hands
What-
hurt. Well, your back's going to hurt because you just earned yourself
20 yards.
landscaping duty.
Now you would go to sleep, or I'll put you
Put
to
you
sleep.
sleep.
Check out the name tag, Grandma. You're in my world now. See, I can do movie quotes and fucking untangle shit.
Oh, come on, Pickle.
I should have. Look,
Oh,
he's not even
come
saying
on,
any
pickle.
movie quotes, and I'm doing both. There you go. That's a
You're
pickle
in big
quote.
trouble, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
That wasn't the correct quote. You lose. I don't know. Oh, I feel like I got something going here.
Oh,
See,
shit.
if this was a real life scenario, it's untangled enough that I would just play with it like this. It seriously would just work still. Oh man, fuck. Why'd you do this like this?
Oh man, Scotty's almost there.
Really? No way,
Scotty's
dude.
almost there. Yes,
No
you are.
way. I felt like so many more.
I'm still working on like a nest that was created,
Oh, pickle
My
still has
nest
the
is
nest.
fucking.
and then I have another nest still.
Scotty by
To
far
tend
is in
to.
the lead.
Okay, now I got these little sections here. I got this. I used to roadie for Jethro Tull. Little did you know, he likes his cables. I'm done, bro. I get a fucking towel. Oh shit, there's
Nope.
one. Fuck. Oh, there's more. Damn. Oh, this is a double knot. Fucking get you. One more. I know I'm home free. Oh,
All
just
right,
in
hold
time.
on. Start
for
from the end. All right. All right.
I feel like I won.
All
Uh-huh.
right. Take your blindfolds off.
Oh,
Boom.
All right. Hold on. I need to come inspect the cable.
Inspect, this bitch is fucking clean. You heard me?
All right. Let me see this cable.
Oh shit, I can actually use this. I need this cable. Look, see, I know I'm good at something. This is why I don't need to do the cables
so
the right way, because look what I can do. So you gotta,
Eat his nuts.
even though I won, I'm gonna try one. I want to try one. Smell great, dude. This might be dinner tonight for you.
so
You go for it.
congratulations,
Thank you. Yes.
starters.
Oh my God. Yes. I'd like to thank the Academy, the doggy, Scoop, Snoop. No. Really? Let me try. See, my favorite kind of chip is sea salt and vinegar, so I can take that. I also like a dill
Yeah,
chip.
and that's all it tastes like. Is I mean, it's not.
Make
the
sure you
worst.
get a lot of gain on this.
Yeah. No, Oh yeah. It's definitely very gainy.
It's not terrible. I could probably eat the whole thing, not in one sitting, but I
Toss me some over here.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to make a mess, but I'll do it.
No, just toss like one or two.
I'll pick it up. I just had to take that opportunity. Here, I'll toss you one. Or take a flour peanut.
I'll take four.
They're not bad, dude. I mean, there's probably way more gross fucking pickle flavored shit than that.
These nuts.
These nuts, I recommend them. I recommend these nuts.
Hold it up.
Not bad, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Endorsed by Scotty Untangled.
These nuts. Got it.
So
Wait,
Not bad.
pickle. Move the microphone away.
Yeah, keep that for freshness. Wash it down with a little Chardonnay.
All right.
Hope there's not a black fly in it. Let me check out my fucking winnings. I dig it. I will use it, and I will Instagram it.
Show it up for your. Show it one more time.
Just folded it up. You should see the way I fold clothes. You think my fucking cable wrapping is crazy?
Boom.
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 Let me say
Yeah,
hello.
you can. Okay, hold it up. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It suits you.
Birthday suits me. Hey-o. Fucking right. I'm glad I won. This is a nice towel. I will use it for the beach. People were like, "What the fuck is that?" I'm like, You don't even know. You're not cool enough, dude.
Boom.
I had an unfair advantage in that game, though, but I ain't complaining because I can use this towel, bro.
Well, that's every game against Pickle.
Nah. No, because I beat him at a game he said he had for like a long-ass time and played it before. That fucking, like, that Burger King knockoff of, like, Mario
bike
Kart or some
race,
shit.
yeah,
Those bikes, yeah.
Yeah, pocket bike race.
Oh,
That
dude,
game
I
was
fucking
shit.
smoked. I smoked them, though. Look, when it comes to Mario Kart, dude, if I get a bike, everybody's done with. I suck driving a car. It's the craziest thing. But give me like a bike, like the fucking. I usually get Yoshi on the dirt bike. It's over with.
Yeah.
You done?
You done.
Oh, speaking of done, I'm done with wine. Let's whine about that.
Are we still recording?
Are we live?
We're still live.
Okay. Well,
here you go.
again,
I
thank you,
win.
Scotty.
Fucking champion twice. Undefeated
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, as far as
right.
challenges.
It's because
Yeah.
you went against Pickle, not me. So,
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah.
next episode then. I'll
Yeah.
come in
Yeah.
for fucking another project.
So, again, check out Scotty
Please do. Facebook.
with Music from Chaos on 420 at Southport Hall.
420.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. Smoke weed every day.
And then the 26th with Typical Stereo
Down to
out in
Bayou.
Homa
Mhm.
at the Intracoastal.
Green Gasoline, Typical Stereo, and Well Aware at the Intracoastal Club. 8448 Main Street, Homa, Louisiana, 70363.
Wow.
And then the very next night, you can check them out in
Back home.
Harahan.
Homecoming.
Yeah, over at
Homebrew.
the new Fox House.
Well, the
Rocking
Fox
out with
House.
Scotty
It's the new
Untangled.
location. Yes. With my dad. Also, if you want to catch Typical Stereo in town, sort of, it's we're playing on May 18th, which is actually my birthday, May 18th, at the Hacienda Theater. Check us for tickets.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Seated theater, everybody will be having a seat, as far as I
Right.
know.
Check us out, as always, on picklescoop.com, where you can buy cool merch like this coffee mug here, or the hoodies or T-shirts, leggings. We have leggings out
Which I'm sure you have seen Ricky Morales from Event Horizon sporting.
there. Yes.
He's played a show wearing them.
He's a huge
He's
fan of the...
modeled them all for us extensively.
yes. So special thanks to Ricky on that one.
We got some new stickers in.
We did. We got some new stickers with our new logo that we kind of teased on Facebook recently.
Yep, it kind of plays off the New Orleans water.
The sewage drain
Yep.
logo. So you can also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Scoop Show, at P-Scoop Podcast on Twitter. If you're watching this on YouTube, please,
For the love of God, subscribe to the video.
yes, subscribe. Click that little bell right next to it so that you can be notified when we put out new content. Comment and share. You can subscribe to the audio-only version on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. You can follow me on Instagram at Pickle Scoop, where I've been doing the parade chase, and
It's like Pickle's own version of the WDSU parade tracker.
yes,
So if you really want to know what's up with parades, follow Pickle on Instagram.
yes. So, Devin, where can people follow you?
Well, they can follow me out on Instagram, Facebook, and my website. The Instagram is Devin Flamingo, DevinFlemingo. You can check me out on Facebook. It's the same thing as the Instagram. And you can check me out on my website. It's the same thing as my Instagram. It's the same thing as my Facebook, just with a www and a .com.
So, www.DevinFlemingo.com.
That's it right there.
So, till the next show, thank you for watching or listening. Till the next one, remember to stay in the loop.
Watch the scoop.